I think men, ever since Eve decided she want to eat the apple, was just like, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can handle some of these burdens on my own. Because last time... No, I'm just playing. And first day jitters are getting clear. We only have a little bit. You only got a little more days to see until Sunday. Only got a couple more hours to see until Sunday. Let's make sure this shit is right. And today's episode is brought to you by the made-up sponsors of This Week on Twitter. I got you right now. Today's episode is brought to you by the made-up sponsors of This Week on Twitter, Elmo's Health Check and Why Men Like Being Alone, Sibling Trauma, a random internet question, and the first time for everything, building a PC. We'll hear more back from our made-up sponsors later on in the episode, but first things first, flow sick, no nurse. Welcome back to another episode of the YourStory podcast with yours truly, Rodney J. Salter. There is an applause track going on, so you know what to do at this moment in time. Millie Rock on the beat. If you got a Dougie in your chair at your work desk, do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta hit, get up and hit a little heel toe, a little jerk. That's not a jerk, but you know, if you gotta do that, do it. Get moving, get active. But with that being said, if you are viewing this and you see the polo, you feel me? You see the blue shirt. You see the locks kind of growing in. They're not really growing in. Don't gas me up. That lets me know that you are on YouTube. And with that being said, go ahead, do the channel a solid, like, subscribe, hit the bell, so you know that when I'm uploading. Again, Mondays, usually 8:30. But you know how it be when editing be taking forever. Yeah. If you are listening to I'm gonna actually switch it up. I'm gonna actually switch it up. Look, I used to be like, if you're listening to the smooth sultry, but this ain't 98.7 The Wave or whatever you want to. This ain't that, bro. This ain't that. But if you are on Spotify and you are getting this audibly, that you go ahead, do yourself a favor, because I know you're best with the channel. Follow, leave a rating. 5 stars is preferable, but whatever you gotta say it with tu corazón. And hit the bell as well, because I believe on there you can hit a bell. Interact with the question. I believe it says, what do you think about this episode? Let me know what you think. If you like, bro, shut up, let me know. I'm not gonna shut up. But if that's how you feel, let me know. If you like, bro, I like when you said this, and this, let me know. I wanna know what's on your mind. Anyways. So, as I said, we are here for our first sponsor, This Week on Twitter. So, This Week on Twitter was about mental health, all right? And our good friend, Elmerson Fudge, from the streets of Sesame, decided that he wanted to know what was up with the masses in their mental health. All right, so he goes on by saying this. I got you. He goes on by saying this. Elmo is just checking in. How is everybody doing? Easy enough. These people went on this 3-year-old's thread and absolutely proved that everybody needs therapy. First one. Every morning, I cannot wait to go back to sleep. Every Monday, I cannot wait for Friday to come. every single day and every single week for life. Bro, it is a constant, bro. The thing that's been going on Twitter is we just got to make it till Friday. We just got to make it till Friday. We just got to make it till Friday. It's a constant cycle, bro. People can't escape. The shit getting real. Next one. I did not have us all trauma dumping on Elmo on my bingo card. Big facts. Neither did I. Somebody's among us. The official page for Among Us said suffering. One word. That's how they're doing. They are suffering. Bro. Somebody said, we started this year. Started it by trauma dumping so hard on Elmo, the official Sesame Street account had to tweet out mental health resources. God help us. God help us all. Next one. Oh my God. Wife left me. Daughters don't respect me. My job is a joke. Any more questions, Elmo? Jesus, man. Hold on. The solution to this, maybe go to the gym. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas use the gym as the it helps. Don't get me wrong, it helps. But niggas use the gym as the end all be all. The gym, I've come to the conclusion, the gym is not enough. I need to box my dad in the octagon. I'm just kidding. Kinda. Oh, man. Let's see. What else we got? It's been a tough time since we left the street and entered the workforce, Elmo. Facts, bro. When I tell you, man, every morning I used to be up at some babysitter's house watching Sesame Street. Now, I can't even find the time to click on PBS. Somebody said, Elmo, get out of here. It isn't safe. Elmo, I just got laid off. Bro. Somebody said, Elmo sold me fentanyl behind Target. Y'all leave that poor baby alone. Yo. The world is burning, Elmo. No amount of tickles can fix this. I'm gonna say, in the grand scheme of the universe, our existence is merely a blink, devoid of inherent meaning or purpose. We are fleeting shadows in an indifferent cosmos. Look, man. Get you some help, but also the reality situation is, bro, we all just trying to make it to Friday. We all just trying to make it to Friday and have and spend enough time doing what we love on Saturday and Sunday. Really just Saturday. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. We make it to Friday, right? Here's what I do. I make it to Friday. I spend all day trying to be up for Friday that I don't get to enjoy Saturday, right? Saturday is mainly for recording days, except for today, Saturday. But by the time this comes out, it'll have passed. Anyways, Saturday is for recording, and then Sunday is for rest. So by the time Sunday hits, Sunday is pre-work day. Just to get ready for Monday. It's an endless cycle that I have to rid myself of. I'm tired. Everybody's tired. But when I tell you so my mom said, you've been like this since you was in the womb. I can't do BS. And this, not podcasting, not this, but this whole cycle of just make it to Friday just so we can get prepared for Monday again is BS. Take me back to the Sesame Streets, bruh. Wanted to be grown so fast. Why? So, our next sponsor, bar the mental health check. I really hope you guys take your mental health seriously, but also in the same time that you got to find the funny in things. Laughter is the best medicine. It is. But with that being said, on to our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is, why do men feel the need to go through things alone? Right? Another mental health tip. And I think men, as just a totality, have come to the conclusion that I think men since the dawn of time, have felt the need to go through things alone. I think men, ever since Eve decided she want to eat the apple, was just like, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can handle some of these burdens on my own. Because last time, no, I'm just playing. But why do men feel the need to go through things alone? First one, because when we share, people, especially women, use that against us. I can say for a fact that I have had vulnerable moments. And the women that I've had these vulnerable moments with, in the moment, they're all caring and nurturing, right? They then use that back on you. They then use it, quite literally, not even a whole 24, maybe 48 hours haven't even passed before they've used it on you. So it's like you come to the conclusion, it's like, bro, I don't want to do this with you no more. Women love to be like, I want my vulnerable, be vulnerable, open up more. And it's like, if you gonna use that against me, there is no point in me even opening up to you. Quite literally, there's no point in me opening up to you. There's no point in allowing you to see some parts of me when you are just going to then, because I'm not about to throw up the fact that you cried hysterically 10 minutes in the car for no reason. I'm not going to throw that back up in your face, because that would be stupid. That would be petty. That would be classless, tasteless. There's no point in doing that, because quite literally, you had a vulnerable moment and I accepted that for what it is, let you have it, and then we move past it, and I'm not going to bring it up no more because there's no point. I'm not going to use, not necessarily not bring it up, but I'm not going to use it against you as an attack point, as a selling point against you. That's dumb. That's BS. And as I said previously, I don't do BS. But women love doing that. They love, obviously this ain't a blanket term. This ain't a blanket thing. Not every woman is like this. There are some women who quite literally will let you have your vulnerable moments, but they are so few and far in between. That's why we get threads like this. Somebody said, why do men feel the need to go through things alone? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody. There's a gorilla out there with a beret on. Nobody cares. Sack up. Hit the gym. Hit a boxing class. Honestly, go do some martial arts. Some type of combat sport. If you don't like violence, go skate. Go frolic in the wind. I don't know if that's what you like. If you like nature, go frolic in the wind. But nobody cares, bro. The vast majority of people are already going through enough shit. Nobody cares. Thug it out. If it gets to a point where you're like, I also don't care and I want to end this shit, go talk to somebody. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Character development. The only woman who stuck with me when I'm struggling has been my mom. Here's the thing, bro. Even sometimes moms use that shit against you. When I was younger, speaking of which, when I was younger, I mean like a jit. I don't remember what I had cried to my mom about something. This, I was in front of my mom and my grandma. I had cried, right? I don't remember what it was for, but I know a couple days afterwards, right? My mom, because this is around the time that like I didn't become sexually. I'm a late bloomer. I didn't become sexually active until like into high school, but this is the time when the questions started rising: are you sexually active? And I was like, nah. Like I made the remark. I was like, if I lose my virginity, I was thinking in the back of my mind as a young kid, right? I was like, if I lose my virginity, I'll probably come to you crying. And she was like, nigga, you was just crying the other day. And I was like, woman, are you serious? I looked at her, I was like, are you dead ass? We just had this little, I'm thinking, oh, we just having this moment. You gonna use this shit 2 days prior? They think it's a joke. It's really not, bro. It's genuinely not. Sometimes it's really not. Whatever we share is used as ammo against us, and people think less of us when we open up. Because saying it is what it is cheaper than paying for therapy. Here's my phrase, all right? You can take this with you. You cannot. But you can take this with you. You cannot. But you know what's cheaper than saying it is what it is, and what's faster than saying it is what it is? Tis what tis. Tis what tis. Quite literally. Tis what tis. I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, bro, job, tis what tis. Apartment, tis what tis. Car, tis what tis. Family, tis what tis. Like, I have no room to change. I have no room and no resources to change anything in my life except for this personally. So I tis what tis, bro. The reason why men like going through things alone is because the reason why I like going through things alone is because nobody cares, and frankly, I don't care. I don't care enough to involve somebody else or burden somebody else with my either shortcomings or issues or whatever the case may be. I don't care enough. So I'm like, let me go through this. And then when I get to a point where I do care, sure, we'll let you know. But usually it's after the fact. Not gonna lie, it's easier to just process what's going on and get prepared for what you're about to do next. Other people rarely offer anything of value to you during that time. They usually just mimic whatever you're going through, and I don't need two people down mad. A lot of people love to think they give good advice, me included. Sometimes I love to think I give good advice, but I'm like, the best advice I got for people going through things is hold on to the hope that when you get through this, you'll be stronger because of it. Whatever the case may be. It could have been some, look, bro, I didn't witness and been a part of some and I don't want to cuss so much, so I'm gonna blurp that out. But I done been a part of some messed up things, bro, in my life. Seen some messed up stuff. And sometimes when you're going through that quote unquote lesson, you can't really see the forest for the trees. But bruh, once you come out on the other side of it, you're like, oh, so that's what that character development. Everybody needs that. If everybody is writing a story based upon their lives, either literally or figuratively, metaphorically, I guess. If everybody is writing a story based upon their lives, the main character, that which being you, needs to have some type of character development. You ever met somebody who just no character development at all? They went through nothing? Boring. Absolutely boring. As the great, I think his name is Joey said, they don't do nothing. They don't do drugs. They don't date. They're just boring people. They don't stream. They ain't got, what's the phrase they use now? They ain't got no motion. They don't do a damn thing. They don't, look, bruh, they don't pick up an instrument. This whole out of tune, but you know I'm about to play it for you. No, I'm not. I lied. Anyways, they just, everybody needs some form of character development. Some form of character development. I think is necessary in order for you to tell better stories. In order for you to tell better stories, you have to have some form of character development, some type of story that you want to spin. Yeah. The best stories. Harry Potter wouldn't be what it is today if he didn't have dead parents and shit aunts and uncles. He wouldn't be who he is today if he didn't have those things. Character development. Some men feel a societal pressure to be self-reliant or stoic, and they might perceive seeking help as a sign of vulnerability. Most of all men feared that women, knowing their vulnerability, might one day use it and rub it on their face. Yes. See, what you want to be, what I think a lot of men, I won't blanket term this statement because everybody's different. What I think a lot of men who play God of War want to be is just like Kratos, or excuse me, similar to Kratos. So if you don't know who Kratos is, God of War series, right? Character development galore. First wife and child, he killed, right? He went through a whole vengeance tear through all the gods. I am layman's terming and generalizing, or paraphrasing this entire thing. He killed his wife and kids, right? Gained the powers of a god, right? Went through a whole vengeance tear through all the gods, from Zeus to Athena to freaking like all of them. All of them. As many as he could get his little hands on. Poseidon, as many as he can get his hands on. And then, where we're watching him now is basically his redemption arc. And he's now a new father who's recently lost his wife, his new wife. And we're watching his redemption arc. Now, he's still as stoic as ever. Still a man of very few words. But there's some points in his little escapades where he's not with Atreus and stuff, where he's giving real life lessons, and we're getting to see more of his emotion. He's not showing it. He don't cry. He gets angry, obviously, but he don't. But we're seeing more of his emotion. But it's not in the thing that makes it more relatable is usually never in the presence of a woman. You can feel it more because it's usually he's either with Atreus or he's by himself and feeling these emotions. He's still feeling them, but it's not in a presence of somebody who can use it against him. Because quite literally, what's her face, the witch girl, is an enemy at some point. So yeah, I think you got to get to a point where it's like you feel your emotions. And you go through them, and they're real for you, and you validate them, but you don't allow yourself to be put in the presence of somebody who could use it against you. I think this would be the last one. I spent 3 years paying mortgage and bills on my own help to support my partner as she went through her master's program. I lost my job, and she bailed. I'd wager for most of us, it's not that we want to, it's that we've been shown we don't have a choice. My ex-wife threw me out 3 days after I had back surgery. She decided sleeping with her 67-year-old boss was better. Karma got her. She's alone, and our son doesn't want her around. Some people have quite literally been put on this earth to teach someone else a lesson. If you are that person, wow. If you are that person, good luck. Good luck in life. I wish you nothing but something. But some people have quite literally been put on this earth to be a lesson to someone else. They have quite literally been put on this earth to teach someone else character development. I can't lie. I've been taught character development. I've been the one to teach character development. It sucks. It really does suck. But some people have once you realize that some people are and I think this comes with age and wisdom, but some people have just been put in your life not to be there for long. They come into your life to either teach you a painful lesson, because that's just how life works. Life said you gonna get this character development, you gonna get this pain arc, whether you want it or not. You gonna get this pain arc. I've seen nary a damn story where I've been like, oh, this is great because there's no amount of strife involved. Except for maybe kid shows. Anyways, we move on to our next sponsor. The next sponsor of this being sibling trauma. Speaking of pain, I just want to know, I'm about to go on a very personal rant, so stick with me, because I've been traumatized by my siblings, all right? Older and younger. My older siblings, let me set the free, I may have told this story, I don't know, but I'm telling it again. Let me set the scene. So I'm maybe 5 years old. Have you ever been, picture yourself as a 5-year-old, right, with older siblings who you barely see, who decided they want to terrorize their little brother. Have you ever been the little brother that's been terrorized? I have. So, one day, right, my older siblings come over. They decided we gonna play a little prank, all right? So there's a pool at our apartment. Couple. It's not far at all. I've had the luck of being right next to the swimming pool, I guess. So we go to the swimming pool, right? And I'm thinking, as a 5-year-old jit, I'm like, I'm gonna watch them swim. Cool. So I'm watching them swim, and I'm like, y'all have fun. I'm gonna just be over here playing with the rocks, cause I don't know how to swim, cause I'm 5 and nobody taught me. So they like, nah, bro, everybody getting in. Everybody getting in the pool. If we in, you for sure getting in. So my older brother comes out the pool. I'm playing with the rocks, minding my business. All of a sudden, I go from playing with the rocks down here to playing with the sky up here. This nigga has heamed me up. And he's like, I'm about to throw you in the pool. I'm like, boy, what the I'm hysterical. What are you doing? Why are you... Why? I'm looking at the sky like, why hast thou forsaken me? So he heamed me up. My older sister, is pretending to drown. She's pretending to drown. He lobs me in the pool. Don't know which end of the pool. It didn't matter. It's water. I really didn't care. Lobs me in the pool, right? Then jumps in the pool after me. And they both commence to pretending to drown. I think before he jumped in the pool, he threw like the life vest or something. But they both commenced to pretending to drown. But here's the caveat. They said, I faintly remember, they said, we're drowning. You gotta go get that life raft. Or the floaty, the little circle John. I said, nigga, I can't swim. But you know what I did? Boy, you got me messed up if I wasn't. I was Black Michael Phelps. To go get that life raft. Got up under it. All of a sudden, they stopped. They not freaking drowning no more. They chilling now. I'm crying, bro, bawling my eyes out because I thought I'm finna die. I'm about to drown. I'm about to watch them drown. So they were no. I'm getting the story mixed up. So I get in the life raft, right? And I'm making my way towards the wall to kind of like chill. They was like, go get mom. So I hop out the pool. I'm chopping and crying to go get mom. Then they come in I'm telling her what happened. Then they come in. They come in not even a couple seconds later talking about, so we were playing. No, bro. No. And then my mom, bro, no. She laughing at the whole thing. Because I'm crying, I'm hysterical. She laughing. They laughing. Everybody just pointing at the little brown boy. Let's make fun of his misfortune because he almost drowned. Fuck out of here. But anyways, random internet. We are preceded by our next sponsor. Random internet question. The random internet question of this week is: could a vampire policeman enter my house if they had a warrant? This question has destroyed many of my fan groups. Could a vampire policeman enter my house if they had a warrant? Okay. Time out on the play. What? And I think I'm gonna ask this to my friend group. What would if okay, hold on. Because what would stop a vampire, a regular vampire, bar the policeman? What would stop a regular vampire from entering your home? Can they not enter homes? Is that the thing? Is it that they can't enter homes? So let's say we take, who was the nigga from Twilight? Edward? Yeah, let's take Edward. He could enter homes all day. They had a big ass house in the woods somewhere. So he can enter homes, right? Or they can enter homes. Doesn't really matter. Right? And they're a vampire policeman. I gotta see what the thread is saying. Of course, so vampires need permission. Okay, so someone said, of course, the whole needing permission to enter is just a myth. We can enter any house we want. I mean vampires. Vampires don't exist. Said it before and we'll say it again. I cannot imagine that a metaphysical protection that guards the sanctity of hearth and home against predation and evil will ride with police or landlords. A warrant is just the right to enter a home and search it. It doesn't give the vampire the owner's permission. Therefore, they are still bound by the limitation. So basically, vampires, quote unquote, but that's what I'm saying. Edward was entering houses. Edward, Bella, who else? Their whole vampire clique was entering homes willy-nilly. So that's what I'm saying. If they let's just assume they need permission, right? Let's go with that bullshit myth is that they need permission to enter your home. Okay? If they need permission to enter your home, a warrant, they need the owner's permission to enter the home. A warrant is the court's permission, but the court precedes the owner. Right? So if the court precedes the owner, that therein means that now the court has given permission to the vampire, which means that they can go in and search your house. It's easy. It's just, man, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Come on now. It's too easy. I'm Buffy the Vampire. Oh no, Buffy. I'm Rodney the Vampire Slayer. Fuck out of here. But that brings me to the last sponsor. It was just a quick little sponsor. Just a random internet question. Our last sponsor for this episode is First Time for Everything. And this weekend, my first time was building a PC. My PC virginity is officially gone. All right? The AMD Ryzen has officially snatched my PC virginity. So I built a PC over the weekend. I got everything. I got everything from the monitor to the keyboard and mouse to the everything. CPU, GPU, all of that. Was it hard? Absolutely. Absolutely. But here's the thing. Some people, here's the myth, right? Not really of the myth, but like, here's the saying. People have been like, you're going to have to write off a whole, like somebody in my Discord was like, you're going to have to write off a whole day. You get prepared to just vacate the entire day. you're not gonna be able to build this unless you do so. I built it in probably 4 hours. Now, I did have help. YouTube University does wonders. Does wonders. But I'm already a tinker at heart. I'm an engineer at heart. I'm an engineer by trade. So I had already, like, once everything started coming in, my power bank came in, my freaking fans came in, once everything started coming in, I was like, I'm going to start putting this stuff in now. So that way down the line, when I have everything, when everything arrives in totality, I'll just go ahead and build it. The hardest part, everybody was like, the CPU is going to be the hardest part. That shit was easy. Easiest part. Gravity. Put it in, right? The hardest part was the fucking, for some reason, it was two things. The CPU cooling fan, that motherboard sucks. The motherboard I have, I'm probably gonna have to upgrade. No. The CPU cooling fan, wiring, obviously, and the damn GPU were probably because you can, if you're not grounded, you can fry your GPU before you even plug it in. So the GPU, the CPU cooling fan, and the damn wiring took an hour and a half because some genius who made my damn case decided they want to cross the wires and do a whole bunch of this shit and over, under, and outer, ooter. So I had to unplug everything. But yeah, once I got it working, there was this beeping that it was doing. And I thought I honestly thought I fried my fucking GPU. Because I plugged the buzzer into the monitor and immediately the GPU wasn't running, nothing. I haven't even checked. I don't even know if it's running whenever I turn I'm pretty sure when I turn on. I got Power World, Lethal Company, I got Backrooms. I'm going to be streaming like crazy. So catch me on stream, twitch.tv/Rodney_J_Salter. Quite like the name in the YouTube page. Build you a PC. If you're a console gamer, build you a PC. It changes the game. Now, obviously, there are some PlayStation and Xbox exclusives. Spider-Man, God of War, Uncharted. Like those things are PlayStation exclusives, Sony exclusives. I get it, but bro, once you download Power World, all of that extra shit don't even matter, bro. The amount of games that you can play, the vast majority of games that you can play that are for a fraction of the cost, that are for literally a fraction of the cost. Some of these games on PlayStation, they're like $60, $70. You go on Steam, you go on G2A, they're like $15, maybe $10, maybe even $5. They're so cheap. So cheap. And you don't have to. PlayStation downloads take like 2-3 hours and take up so much space. You don't even need much. Go ahead, get you a 1 terabyte drive, plug that joint in. You can download. I mean, obviously there are some games that you gotta, but you can download games galore. It's quite literally the best. I turn my PC on, I chill. I stream. Streaming has never been easier, bro. It's never been easier, bro. I've been streaming from my laptop. I don't drop frames no more. I can stream. I can go on OBS as well as freaking play my Power World and have Discord on and have YouTube I can have so many things open. The sky is literally the limit. Get you a PC. The only hard part about having a PC is upgrading your hardware and putting the hardware in. The wiring is going to absolutely send you loopy. You might fuck around and throw your case. I'm not going to lie to you. Be careful with the CPU, but all it does is take gravity. Be careful with the motherboard. You can fuck it up. Be extra careful with the GPU. Make sure you're grounded. You can fry it. And I think the GPU is the most expensive part that I paid for. That shit was 200 and something. No, it was 129 because I got it for pretty cheap. But they range in prices, and they're usually the most expensive part because they do most of the labor. But it's worth it. Get you a PC. But with that being said, we've gone through all of our sponsors. It is a Monday fun day, and I really hope that you are enjoying your Monday fun day. I hope that you enjoy this episode. If you made it to the end and you're about to hear my David Attenborough, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know that when I'm uploading. As I said in previous timestamps, it is Monday, always Monday fun day, usually at 8:30 a.m. so you can have your lunch break and chill. But either way it goes, like the episode, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you are listening to this on Spotify, Audibly, or wherever you get your wherever they decide to put this. Follow the channel. Leave a rating. 5 stars is preferable. Whatever you have to say it with your corazon. Hit the bell. Let me know what you think of the episode in the Q&A. Again, this has been Rodney J. Sauter. All love on the Southern Front. Brush your teeth. Wash your butt. And enjoy your Monday. Peace.